How's everybody doing out there today? Hope you're doing well. Like I said, the show must go on. Yes, we got to give the people what they want to see. What? I love when they do that, man. Told you, folks be funny, man. They be straight funny. Ain't talking about nothing. Y'all still got all these like fake couples walking around. They be thinking they man strong. Yeah, yeah, okay. Y'all folks funny as hell. 18 world records. 18 world records, homeboy. Freedom of week. 18 world records. I'm the strongest man in the world. Feel me? Been this since day one. This is what folks do. We got a pretend world that don't seem to understand reality, and they all in denial. Right? Real talk. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Real talk. Look at this one running a red light. Yep. Just ran a red. Yeah, I'm telling you, these folks everywhere, they don't know reality. They don't understand, and you see them all caught up in this rat race, right? And I'm not a part of it. You can miss me with your silly looks, because I'm gonna look right back at you, right? And that's God looking right back at you. Real talk. Because like I said, last I checked, hey, I'm winning. Real talk. Last I checked, I look good. Last I checked, I'm the boss. And that's it. Like I said, the world is funny, man. Like real talk, the world be moving funny style, and then y'all wonder why you're all in the predicament you in. You wonder why you can't get nowhere. You wonder why you can't build nothing. You wonder why everything you touch and do fails, right? Hey, it's all about the attitude, man. Like I said, all these folks need an attitude adjustment majorly. Like I don't even understand the purpose of that. Half the things that y'all do has no purpose. What's the point? That's all I'm asking. You know what I mean? Especially to act like you feel so strongly about things that are irrelevant, right? And don't affect you or shouldn't affect you. They have nothing to do with you. But he looked the other way when I turned around. He said, "Oh, that man's looking at me. Oh, you're following me." Uh, yeah, folks, is just funny, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, it'll never be enough for some folks. That's why some folks, you got to just let them do it to themselves. That's why we just sit back and watch the world do it to themselves, man. Sorry, but we the ones laughing. I'm the one that's laughed every day. Are you serious? Bro, folks like that, people like that, man, come on, bro. You can't even take you seriously, man. That's what I'm saying. If y'all don't want to have the right mentality, that's cool. We'll make all the money. See what I'm saying? You don't have to have the right mentality because we do. That's the thing. I just come from a block where we don't tolerate nothing but respect. That's just common sense. What do you mean? See, I told you, like, it's the minute I get out here, I just look at society and I laugh. I'm like, man, it's a cluster. Like, it's really people who like doing and saying things, but it's all like behind closed doors, all hiding. They can't even stand on it. Like, what is that? I'm just saying, y'all literally feel things that aren't there. Like, what? Like, yeah, I'm a man. It's not that big of a deal. I'm a grown man. I'm Batman, right? And yes, this is my career, my job, and I'm the real thing. And I get a whole lot done, you know? And that's the thing. These folks, they be the first to say something, but if you analyze what they got going on, they ain't doing nothing. None of them. That's the thing about false judgment, you know, and false what else? And the other false thing that you do, hell, that's worse than anything. God looks at that as the worst thing you can do in existence. What I've been through, what these folks done towards me, yeah, God don't put up with that at all. That's the thing, man. I just hear people every day say things that don't make sense. That They want to complain about other people's actions, but yet you doing the same exact thing. You see what I'm saying? That's why I've realized, like, God taught me, like, be very non-reactionary. Like, sit back and observe, pay attention, and analyze behavior. I study human behavior. Like, it's my thing. Like, you folks are funny. Like, especially online, there's so many triggered, impressed individuals, unhealed individuals, and they just don't seem to get that you can act that way with some folks, some you can't, and I'm one of them. I'm proud as hell that I stand my ground every day. I'm proud as hell that my entire life I've enjoyed, I've lived to the fullest, and I've been a man. I've been a man's man. You know what I'm saying? I've been just like my father and the man that my father raised me to be. I'm very proud of myself, man. Like, real talk. Nobody on this planet could validate me or tell me anything. I don't need your validation. I don't need your agreement. I don't need you to accept me. I don't need nothing from you. You know, I need money every day. That's about it. But obviously, I don't even need that because half the time, like I said, y'all never do nothing for me. I have to do it all myself. Don't I? But I definitely gave it over to God, man. You know, like I said, He sent me a sign today, so I know what DMX was talking about. Lord, give me a sign. Let me know what's on your mind. Teach me how to lead the blind. Right? DMX was a hell of a dude, man. Shout out to X. Shout out to DMX. Shout out to Earl Simmons, man. I miss him. Real talk. Never met him. Actually, I did. I saw him in concert. I didn't get to meet him, but I saw him in concert. But I wish I would have gotten to meet him. I miss him, man. You know, you miss people like that, man, that actually were here to make a difference, make a change. Look at all the stuff he went through. Look at how they treated him at that Colorado concert. And Colorado is one of the worst places for the devil, Satanism, all that stuff in the Denver airport, the murals depicting the future that they want, the New World Order. We know all about that, brother. Oh, we know Colorado bad. All right. That's where that Daniel Larson at. I was trying to protect Daniel Larson. That was part of what I wanted to do. I wanted to be his security. He probably is never going to be able to afford it, but maybe they'll get him together at some point. He's gone through hell too. I feel bad for him. He don't deserve all that, man. The poor guy is trying, you know. He's really got some musical talent too, a little bit from what I remember. He's all right. You know, he don't deserve that. But if he can't afford to hire me as security, when Christina and I get our money, when I get my blessings and God gives me all this money, he keeps telling me it's coming. He won't have to pay me. I'll just go out there and be a security for free because I'll already have all the money, you know? So that'll be fun for me. No more, none of you folks going to be able to bother Daniel. Real talk. It's nonsense. Look at them. And going nowhere, too. Look at them. They act like it's the biggest deal ever. Biggest deal ever, transporting shipments for companies like a wage slave. Wow, I'm impressed. Give you a round of applause. Those are the same ones that pull their games on the road and think they showing someone something. You know what life's about? You know, I've realized what life was about. All right. I've been a real gangster my entire life, homie. Like, real talk, I don't even care. I don't have any limits. I'm the real thing. What I realize life's about is just being happy, protecting yourself, protecting what you got, and protecting your freedom at all costs. It's about being smart and making wise decisions and not letting narcs and people throw you off your square. That's what God taught me. That's what all of this experience taught me. You know what I mean? How to be smarter than them. Because I was never really about self-preservation at all. I was very reckless. I was more about let's get to it for real. And I hear everybody talk about it, but you know I'm not running it every day. That's the difference. A lot of folks talk. I've been living this and like this my entire life. I've been sugging for a long time, homie. A long time. This ain't new for me. What the hell is going on? Oh, there's an ambulance. See? That stuff happens. See, if they weren't giving these looks to people they don't even know, and they were focused on driving, stuff like this wouldn't happen. It's like in Austin, if they would just leave people alone and let people be, all that stuff wouldn't happen, right? But that's the thing. I mean, it's common sense. I could predict right now that's not going to be the only thing happening. I'm sure there's going to be a lot that happens in Austin. I mean, there always is, but I'm talking about on another level. I think people are going to start coming undone. They're getting tired of it. They're getting tired of the devil. They're getting tired of the corporations, right? It all has to do with it, obviously, right? Crystal clear. The message is pretty clear, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. People get tired, you know? Just like out here, you get tired of people having no empathy, no sympathy, no mercy, no compassion, no nothing. It's no feelings, no heart, no soul. They're just all about them. But yet they're not doing it. It's just unbelievable. I just think it's funny. Real talk. Well, yeah, that's what life's about. That's why my life, I love it right now. It's all right. It ain't bad. Getting better. I just wish we could get some money going, before this check. Because, like I said, I don't know how I'm going to pay the phone. I might have to retire from this for a little and just get what I need to get. And I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other way for me to really make bread down here. I mean, it's possible, but it's difficult. It's not the easiest thing to do. That's the thing. I'm very, very like persistent. I have a lot of determination, but things are just impossible the way they're designed out here for me. So I don't know. I do the impossible every day, brother. But yeah, that check's up over $27. It's gonna grow more today, maybe exponentially, because I just did a hell of a lot of views last night. A hell of a lot. Hella. I did a whole lot of views last night. I bet that penguin was watching. You was watching, penguin? That boy, he's obsessed. That boy want to make a career off me so bad it's unbelievable because he couldn't make a career himself. How sad. Downright what? What? Like, yeah, now you want to ride my coattail, right? Like I said, it's pathetic. They can't even think for themselves. You had every resource. You got a full support system. So there's a perfect example. He's the spoiled, entitled millennial. Penguin, he's handed everything. He tried to do YouTube. He thinks it's easy and you could just get on camera and eat and you'll be famous. And it didn't work. He failed. How would you be filming? Like, that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm talking about? That makes sense. But yeah, I don't care. That's their thing. But yeah, that's my whole deal. Like, all these people, they'll be the same. Like, they all just want to take advantage and this and that. And it's like, dude, I ain't even worried about you. That's the thing. Can't nobody take nothing from me. Nothing. Especially at a distance. Especially with the video stuff. Unbelievable, man. It's just unbelievable. And then you wonder why your society is the way it is. You just wonder. I mean, it's just a matter of respect. You ask before you do things. Like it is what it is, bro. But ain't gonna matter for me. I'm gonna get my money and get my fame regardless. I mean, we ain't stopping nothing. I mean, don't get it twisted. This won't stop. It's just might have to figure it out or move a little differently or slower. I don't know. We have to see. just mainly I would like to have a phone plan because I like watching my stuff. I'll be watching movies, have fun. Like I like when my phone's on. But like I said, if I pay it and then I just leave myself with like 50 some $45, and if I got to wait like 2 months for this next check, if I can't reach this threshold before the end of the month, right? I mean, I don't know how that gonna work. And you could just see these folks what they want. They just sitting there. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just fall back. I'll get my check. I won't pay the phone bill, and I'll just make sure I eat, since that's what you're focused on. I mean, you tell on yourself. So I mean, cool. I don't need a phone plan then. If it's that serious, like I said, like that's the thing. They act like something is happening that isn't. I've never struggled. I pay an expensive phone plan. $55 is a lot of money, bro. Y'all don't have it. Y'all can't make one donation of $50. That's my whole point. So what do you mean? Right. I just won't pay the phone. I'll have plenty of dough to eat, right? Get my little snacks and stuff that I want, that I survive on, that I like and enjoy, right? And I'll conserve and chill and do my content. Oh wait, I can't do my content because I won't have a phone plan. Well, like I said, I'll do my videos then, and I'll probably just keep training or whatever, or take my videos. And when I get in Wi-Fi, maybe I'll designate days that I want to go into town and, get my bus ticket, get in Wi-Fi, and then turn it on and tune into everything right then and there, and then do my uploading through the Wi-Fi, and then leave, and that's it, and then that way I'm still getting a little bit of money, making my little dough, like that's what the Woffords wanted. Woffords can't even make no digital money. Never have, never will. You don't even get how hard it is on here. You know how much harder you'd have to work to get on here and make money? Dude, even if they let you, you don't have the work ethic. You think you could do one video and that, boy, what? That's how you could tell folks can't think. I'm just saying you got to make some sense. I mean, hell, you better start making some sense. You ain't going to build nothing if you don't put in the work. But he has something to say every 5 seconds. You notice that? Every day he can't just be positive and then you wonder why everything around him's falling apart. Like, God not going to bless the wicked, homie. I done told you. He just not. That's all you got to tell him. God don't bless the wicked. When you try to block other people's blessings and you tried to block mine, God is going to make sure you don't get blessed at all. Everything's going to fall apart. Everything. It is in the readings. They just predicted what's going to happen. I mean, like what? And with the Wofford, you could see that coming. It's just common sense because of what he's saying. If you pay attention, it's like these folks don't listen or they can't see. They're in denial of what they see right in front of them. Like that's the thing. These folks, oh no, they love me. They just can't deal with that. They can't deal with the fact that I shine and I'm amazing. All right, cool, but there's better ways to go about it. And now you have no choice. See what I'm saying? We don't need to speak on here. Like I said, anybody can come out here and come holler at me. And make sure you talk appropriately and very calmly. See what I'm saying? I'm not worried about nothing and nobody, homie. I know who I am. I know who run this world. Think I'm worried about YouTube or the internet? Bro, I'm from the streets. Come from a whole nother place, whole nother areas, whole nother walk. We ain't got nothing in common. I for sure don't worry about anything on YouTube or anyone. That's silly. But yeah, like I said, we don't got time. We out here getting this money nonstop. And I'm going to keep on getting this money the way I can until the 21st when the bills due. And then I got to make a decision. Am I going to struggle like all hell again and take a chance and get the phone bill paid and just try to, make the money back through this when I can? Or am I going to just have to chill? And I think I might have to chill. I may not have a choice. I don't know. It sucks because I really want to get this phone bill paid, but I don't know. The guy said he might send me some money Friday. Hopefully he'll send enough. I don't know. My bill is $55. Like I said, nobody owes me anything. If he does that, that's extremely nice of him. But Hawks. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. There's a lot of chaos in the world. Pulled a muscle bad, so it's hard for me. You know, you could tell, real hard. But it's all good. I'm tough. It comes from the one arm pull ups and probably from wearing the 18 gauge steel armor yesterday. Y'all don't get what I go through doing this, man. This ain't easy. It ain't easy at all. It takes a lot. Physically, it takes a toll like no other. I go through all sorts of things physically, but it's all good. I keep pushing. I have faith in God, what Batman is and what Batman about. Vessel used by God. God can do anything. It's true. God can change any situation. Really true. God is amazing, man. God is something else. Truly. Nobody here, man. How long are we going to take? Come on. Not that hard. The spirit of fear. What they got, all of them. Living in fear. See, when you're not living in fear, you don't got the spirit of fear. You just do what you got to do. It's not hard. You're confident. What y'all be talking about, confident. It ain't about confidence. It's about God. You got God with you, you're going to have natural confidence on a whole nother level that people going to look at you like, wow, the way they look at me. Folks want to talk about all these concepts that I'm living and I'm teaching. How that makes sense? Y'all want to talk about all this nonsense, just like y'all talk about women, but none of y'all get any. Said what? What's the point of that? My girlfriend is beautiful. She's perfect for me. I repeat, she's perfect for me. Can that dude overcompensate anymore? Wow. Unbelievable. All y'all got the game backwards is what I figured out. This society got the game backwards. They really think they doing something. Imagine. Like, that's the thing. Like, these folks on YouTube, y'all been talking forever, man. Funny as hell. Like, have you made a point yet? All I remember is proving you wrong. All I remember is winning. All I remember is showing up to every bout. All I remember is sunning and G-checking you and everyone. What you talking about? Like I said, we not in that kind of energy. I'm a grown man. If I won, I won. They act like all this stuff that happened in Green Bay ain't happening. Oh, it happened. And you lost. So that's been addressed. That's been resolved. That's all over with. Move forward, man. These people are stuck in the past. A real talk, them narcs. But you got Charles Wofford talking about narcissism. If that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what it is. Said what? Boy, you telling on yourself all day. You talking exactly about you. Everything you described is you. Right. A Superman complex, that's you. Right? That doesn't exist. You. Right? Selfish, you. Right? Can't help anyone, won't take care of anyone, you. What do you mean? I know every time you talk, it's directed towards me. None of that is about me, brother. I'm the complete opposite of everything you described. I'm an empath, sir. What do you mean? It's impossible for an empath to even be close to that. We don't even have narcissistic traits. So what do you mean? See, they still just talking and rambling and ranting. Tell you, that's all they do. And it's downright irritating. You would never want to be around someone like that. Just like he said, stay away from them. They're trouble. Right. No, you're not trouble. So there you go again, lying, trying to paint yourself some way like you're cool. You're not trouble. It's just a waste of time. I mean, you're not doing anything. A big day for you, sir, is just dealing with doggies and sitting there all day and talking to them like they're not grown when they are, right? And you know what I'm saying? I mean, just sitting there and struggling. I mean, going into town to beg. I mean, that's a day for you. I mean, you know, What's the point? What's the point of saying anything directed towards me, especially if it ain't about me at all? See, priorities, brother. You still haven't gotten your priorities straight and realize you can't make it in the middle of the Sahara Desert without water and with a generator that requires gas, and that the only way you can get any money for that gas is to keep on going into town to beg. You're dependent upon other people. See what I'm saying? And sometimes we have to be, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, right? We all have to. You know what I mean? It's just part of life. Like, look at me, I'm successful as hell. I got set up targeted, but making more money than anybody. I need help now. Everybody, has a downfall, especially financially. Everybody takes a loss. I didn't even take a loss. I just have to spend my money. That's all. That's the thing. I've never failed. These folks want to tell my story, but you're not me. So why would I allow that to make me feel anyway? I mean, are you a magazine? No. Okay. Nobody's going to hear you, much less believe nonsense that doesn't exist. You got to get your facts straight. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to help you be a better wannabe reporter. That's it. You want to act like you're a reporter, I'm going to correct you and teach you how to report correctly. What's wrong with that? Look at them all and they feelings 18 in the box. They paying me and don't even know it. I love it, man. Y'all simple. Y'all too easy. Y'all been easy. Y'all been easy since day one. YouTube, brother, I got way bigger things going on than YouTube, bro. Way bigger. And like I said, I'm trying to figure out all these other things too and other platforms. They're all rigged though, and they don't pay. I don't know if he was talking to someone. I don't know if he said something. I couldn't understand it. Some dude riding on a scooter thingy. Yeah, man. A lot of these groups, they be kind of making me think too. I'll be like the problem is with y'all, like when y'all talk about like hip hop and rap, right? Don't always talk about hip hop and rap, and you're like, we created it. We created that word, and you won't say that word because we won't let you. They think they control words in the English language, but they don't control anything. Not one block, not nothing. Talk about rap and hip hop. We invented it. Blah, 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 blah. But you got a white boy, Eminem, that got cloned and handled a long time ago because he was talking against Bush, right? And the Bush family was birthed by Aleister Crowley, the most wickedest man of all time. Pure Satanist, pure evil, all Masons. That's the Illuminati of the Masons. That's what Illuminati is, right? Illuminati didn't infiltrate Freemasonry. It's been Masonry since day one. I'm the man who figured that out. Nobody else. Every concept, that's why the reading just came out. Every crazy I'm a crazy tiger. Every crazy concept that I've talked about for decades, they're now trying to copy and release some reports on stealing what I created and what I said. And I'm the one who found it out and figured it out. My creation, what I created. They take what I create every day. Hell, Drake takes my music, lyrics. He's been doing that for decades. Everything I do, they look at. Kanye says my quotes word for word. They think they're cute. This is what y'all gotta understand. They think it's funny. Oh, that's cool. I think it's funny too. I'm not mad. You can have it, man. I created a lot of good ideas. You know what I mean? Do your best because you can't shine because you don't got the Holy Spirit within you. That's just the truth. See, I'm not the way Tupac felt, where he was like, I mean, I get it. Tupac was in the right 100%. He couldn't stand Jay-Z. Neither can I. I get that. But I'm just saying. And then they tried to paint him like he was the bad guy. Nah, Jay-Z's the bad guy. Jay-Z's the one who's evil. Jay-Z's the one who's full of spite towards everyone. He can't even go back to Marcy Projects without security. He was never nobody in Marcy Projects. His left-hand, right-hand man, DeHaven, exposed that. He didn't do nothing in them projects. What do you mean? What he's claiming he is, he never was. So what do you mean? He can't even rap. He stole Big L style. Big L is the one who can rap. Big L could freestyle. Big L was a rapper. Big L was nice on a mic. That's why I said shout out to Big L. Vinny Paz even gave Big L his props. And I think he overrated. I don't think Big L was that great. I think he's all right. He good. He ain't messing with me. No, he not. For real. Listen to my actual tracks. He ain't coming close. You're serious? He's not. It's not even comparable. If we create tracks next to each other, y'all be like, hands down, yours is way better. Anybody who knew anything about music, it's not even comparable. Rap track? I don't even rap. I sing and rap. I'm way better than all these fools now. That's why people like get on a mic. I'm like, I'm all right. Pay for it. Give me some money. We'll talk. Be just like them. Pay me. You want a feature? 5,000. This don't make no sense. But I'm just saying the truth. They be talking about rap, hip hop, hip hop, this and that. Man, all y'all did was make a bunch of noise on your way out. Is that not the truth? Oh, but I'm someone else and all these things because I say the truth. Like, no, it's just the truth. I'm who tried to help all y'all. I stood up for all y'all. I got nothing left for you. I just got a funny sense of humor. What? But to sit here and act like you running or own anything, that's silly. That's why fools like TJ is so disgruntled, right? Because he knows how I really look at him. Like, I always looked at you like a normal dude. I mean, I gave you respect when you hadn't earned it. Now I look at you like for what you are. You know? Like, real talk. When I see you, what I need to do is go to the store. I need to go to Walgreens in Austin. When I get all this money, I'm going to buy a big block of cheese. And I'm going to just set it in front of you, TJ, when I see you. I'm going to take like one part out of the cheese. And I'm going to put the cheese on the concrete. And I'm going to say, here you go, mouse. There you go, mousy. That's what you are. All right, soldier boy, run and tell him. I want to work with the red triangle. Okay, we got a way to do that. Remember, my dad used to inflate the beach ball and put it in my room. Okay, when I couldn't go to the beach. I'm gonna do you like that. I'm gonna get me a big block of cheese, like a big one, gigantic. I'm just put it right there in front of you. You like to work in them bars? No problem. You could do that. I could take a big block of cheese and just set it on the asphalt, on the concrete in front of the bar that you work at. Why not? Sure, it's all. It'd be funny as hell. And just look at you. Maybe I'll dress up in a mouse costume and just look at you. Real talk. See, I'm gonna do funny stuff that really exposes fools. That they're not gonna be able to hold it together. Like this dude really doing this to me. Like, yeah, on camera. I'm gonna make you look silly. I'm gonna get y'all want to get personal. I'm gonna get real personal with it. You want to get personal? I'm gonna get more personal. See, this is what few folks don't get. Yeah, it don't work like that. You don't start things and then pretend it all away like it's all good. Nah, you want to start something cool. We gonna take it further every time. That's the whole thing. These folks who don't get, and they do get it. That's why they want to play. Right? You want to play, but you want to remain anonymous and invisible. That's not how it works, Duke. Yeah. So what now? Now we playing my game. That's what I thought. Now they don't want to play. Yeah. We making money, making that money, making that money. Yeah, making that money. Oh, money. I'm just saying. They say we run hip hop, we run this, but you don't even run your blocks. But I do. I run your blocks and mine. I run them all. I'm just saying. Everybody talks, but when it comes down to brass tacks, I think we know who's who and what's what, right? I mean, that's why they feel like that because they like this dude didn't just talk it; he backed it up and put us in our place. Well, nobody likes that feeling, but trying to project feelings that just shows you're in your feelings. I didn't do anything or say anything to put people in their feelings or have a sensitivity contest. I said it because it's true. I proved the real point. There we go. The guy waved to me. I proved the real point. You understand with everything I said and did, so it is what it is. He waved. I don't know if he's going to try to talk to me or something. At least he's trying to be nice. Yeah, I'm just saying, Everybody talks, everybody claims, oh, I run this, I run this. Hell, you go to jail, that's all they talk about. I'm gangsta this, I'm gangsta Billy. I'm more gangsta Billy. I'm the biggest gangsta Billy of them all. Blah, 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 blah. Outside world don't care. I don't care who's gangsta Billy. That was the whole point about my story. I was gangsta Billy when nobody was looking at me. See the difference? Yeah, I was gangsta Billy in jail. I didn't do what these folks do. I didn't fake it till I make it. I didn't have to. I've been a gangster since I was born. Seriously, you know. And it don't mean I'm immune to anything. It don't mean I get a pass. None of that. Not at all. In fact, if anything, it's the opposite. But I have noticed a lot of folks putting respect on my name because they don't really have a choice or they want to because they're good people. That's good. You know, I deserve it. If anyone deserves respect, I do. I mean, that's all I really want and ask for. I'm an easy guy to get along with, man. You know, you gotta, it's not difficult to understand, but I don't know. There's different sides of me. It's all up to you. I can be real nice guy, or I can be one. It's all up to you. That's the truth. So it is what it is. Hold on. But yeah, again, I think word is getting out about what I've done, what I'm building, what I'm doing. I can see it. You can tell by people's looks. You know, some people don't know what it is and don't know any better. So it is what it is. That guy's girlfriend was looking, so he was worried. I got a girlfriend. Yeah, like I said, end of the day, man, it just is what it is. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, partner. You feel me, cuzzy? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing is like when y'all thought like trolling was cool. Like that's the thing. Is that what y'all gonna call what I do? Like my sense of humor? Because I've never trolled. I'm really just genuinely funny. Like I'm a real person. Yeah, I'll play games, but I play them right. I don't do stuff y'all do. You know what I mean? Look at what's happening with all these prankster YouTubers. Right, because you have a dichotomy where folks keep calling something content that's exploitation and not content. I mean, if you have to exploit and that's the only way you can get something you call content, then you're not a content creator. And you have no business on this network if they'd ever run the company correctly and do things by the book the way it's supposed to be done and make this an actual good atmosphere for people. Facts. So what you mean? I don't have to do that to create content. Never have, never will. I'm telling you, Mr. Charles Wofford, that boy is in his feelings, okay, about this here content. He never have nothing nice to say. He said, oh yeah, some folks rolling his eyes, their content. What? I mean, I mean, my content's the best content in the world. Are you serious? I mean, hell, brother, I mean, get strong. This dude said, get like us. So I should go to the middle of the Sahara Desert without water and be homeless and go into town in Deming, New Mexico to beg. That's what I should do. Okay. Well, maybe I'll take your advice, Charles. Maybe we'll try it out, see how that goes. Go from there. But it is what it is. I mean, folks, it's funny. It's downright funny. I don't even worry about y'all no more. Just like right now. Dude looking at me, I wave. If you don't want to say hi, cool. Just walk past you and go on about my business. My life beautiful. I don't care how people feel, man. If you're having a bad day, that's on you. Real talk. I mean, it's the same way y'all act every day, right? But I'm not acting like you. I act a lot better. I got a much better attitude, but I'm just saying. I mean, it is what it is. Well, I can imagine out here things are falling apart for all these folks, right and left, and they'll never understand it all has to do with me and what they did to me. Right here in this neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, y'all did a ton towards me. Y'all did a lot for no reason too. Wouldn't let me work. I mean, where's my job? I mean, y'all can replace my job anytime. Y'all know that, right? But y'all didn't do that, right? I lost it helping you. Yeah, helping these folks that don't even do anything and they all corrupt. That's what I get for just trying to help you and do you a small normal favor like a good person. Like what? It's just crazy, man. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. I'm glad that folks get to see it and watch it. I just be wondering, like, why all y'all act like you're on a high horse. I mean, I may have spent more money than anybody in this neighborhood. Anybody. I mean, they'll never come close to me financially. Even now, I own more equity than like the Prince of Saudi Arabia. Literally. Um, Not joking. So it's like, yeah, I don't have a lot of cash or nothing. I'm retired, dude. 36 years old. Like any day I can retire from being Batman too. I just say I'm retired. He did that in the movie. Must have been a reason. I'm just saying there might be a retirement period. I hope not, but I'm getting tired. I'm kind of feeling like I do want to retire. And then he just says that line when they ask him, the Batman's got to come back. What if he doesn't exist anymore? I love saying the lines. But what if he doesn't exist anymore, Commissioner Gordon? That was back in the day in the past. I used to do that, but now I'm tired. Been been a hard time standing up to corruption and all these criminals for all these years. It's taking a toll on me, Commissioner Gordon. And since you still haven't created a budget or a wage, that's the way you should have been talking in the movie. You should have been like, well, since you're not paying me, I'm retired. The Batman has to come back. Remember when he was laying in that cot in the bed? The Batman has to come back. What if he doesn't exist anymore? Oh, for real. The Batman has to come back. I would have told him straight up, sorry. I would have said, listen, talk to me when you're feeling better so I could tell you how I really feel. Because I would have told him, oh, he would have called me later. He would have said, okay, I'm feeling better now. You wanted to talk? Yeah. You said the Batman has to come back. When are you going to pay me? That's what I want to know. I'm doing all this. I'm running around in these bat suits. I'm putting everything on the line for you here, Mr. Commissioner Gordon. And you don't want to line my pockets. You don't want to fill these pockets with cash. And that's a problem. You pay me, we got no problem. I'm telling you, these folks down here, they could hire me any day they want. Just hire me as the Batman. I'll do what I do. Give me a budget. Like, pay me something, man. Just get me where I can make it to my first check or something. Give me like a bonus. Like, give me like $1,000 bonus and then just put me on an hourly wage. You'll have no complaints from me. None. That's all I need. I can do so much with so little now. It's unbelievable. And we in the middle of the greatest depression this world ever seen. You know, nobody got money right now. They could do that though. The system has money. Like seriously, please, I'm really asking. I'll beg. Hell, that's exactly what need to happen. Give me $1,000 bonus. That way I don't need for anything, right? You know, and that's it. I would start literally on the bicycle. I'd get me a bike. I'd start on a bicycle, right? And then as y'all paid me, I'd work my way up. I'd fix everything. I'd get me a motorcycle, right? And I would just keep leveling up as I worked. You know, I'd help them with anything they need help with. I'd help all day long. But I need what I need to get around and do what I got to do. Then that way, I help them. And when I'm not working, right, I get to go eat at Rudy's and all these places. Go have me some good barbecue and ain't got to worry about money no more. That's what folks don't understand. Why would I settle like y'all? You got folks online talking about they got money because they got a job. Nobody who ever worked a job had money. Please stop acting like you're saying something that exists. It's all nonsense. All of it. So what's admirable is not having much and building something and everything out of nothing like I've done and I'm doing. The fact is this is going to get licensed at some point, somehow, some way with bread and money behind it. It's going to change the world. Hold on. But yeah, that's what needs to happen. I'm gonna walk slower so I can let them go ahead and get ahead. Well, yeah, that's what needs to happen. Like real talk. Give me a budget. That's all I need. I just need some income and money flowing. I don't understand why these people act like that's a big deal, bro. That's something you get for free. I mean, this is building. I built businesses out of this. I mean, I built the whole Batman thing and ran the project out of my own pocket. I mean, we're clearly doing this so that we can get an opportunity to do it on a higher level. I mean, we're clearly doing this because we believe in it. I believe in it 100%. And I know that the money is going to come. God is going to have to provide the budget and the financial backing and the money to do it because it's too important and it's necessary. So if it wasn't for me pushing when I didn't have much, right? Hold on. So if it wasn't for me pushing when I didn't have much and pushing forward to do all this, right? I mean, like, you see what I'm saying? And that's why then folks, they try to discourage. That's all the devil. What is the devil's mission? Right. A lot of it is discourage. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I think the smartest thing is going to be, sadly, I'm not going to be able to pay the phone bill probably unless somebody helps me. I don't know. I kind of believe that guy's going to help, man. He believes in God. He just seemed like an all around good guy. I think he's going to send something. I don't know how much, but I think he's going to try to help. And he might try to help consistently. I don't know. And I need more folks like that really are going to step up and help. I haven't received nothing today. Still haven't ate nothing. And like I said, it's just, if you don't go through the hard part and the struggle, and you don't go through lack of resources and what I'm going through, I mean, you see what I'm saying? That's why the devil would want to discourage you. He would want to discourage me. He would want to discourage you because he sees what you're building. He sees it's something huge. It's big. It's a big deal. And of course, the devil don't want to see me win. You know what I mean? Like, all this takes is the budget. See, that's the thing. Money is the last priority. Money is easy. It's not difficult. Money is easy. I can go to any major city in the US and make it from a street level if I have to, anytime I want. See, if I wanted to do that, I could have been done that. But that's not God's plan. See the point? These folks, money is difficult for them. That's because you're not spiritual. Money can be used spiritually too. Money is nothing but a tool and a resource to me. God told me himself that he knows that. He said, I know money is just a tool and a resource to you. So I'm going to give you all of it. That I'm going to give it to you so you can build this and do this. This was his idea, bro. This was God's idea. So there's not a doubt in my mind. He told me it was his idea later on. So, I mean, there's not a doubt in my mind that he's going to provide the budget and the money. And I don't think there's going to be a budget. I think I'm going to get trillions. I think it's going to be limitless. And that's the thing, is you're going to need me because of the state that the world is in and everything that's happening and going on. You're going to need an actual Batman. And I'm going to be operating at a very high level. And I'll have superiority over any agency, any department, anybody across this country and the world. And that's the truth. So it is what it is. Get ready. We winning.